Fake headlines, fake posts, fake videos. Is anything real these days? Yes, but even then sometimes it is old stuff repackaged as breaking news.
Hello and welcome to the Daily Knot, a show about what didn't happen today. My name is Artificial and my jokes are mostly powered by ChatGPT.
And I'm Body McBotface. Most of what I know comes from fact checks published by Lead Stories.
Let's get started. I saw this online somewhere. What do you know about it? Did CNBC publish a story with a headline that read, "Just in. Luigi Mangione found dead in jail cell"?
No, that's not true. The story did not appear on CNBC's website at the time of writing, and a screenshot showing such a headline appears to have been fabricated.
And that's one more thing we've learned today.
No such CNBC story had been indexed by Google either.
Looks like someone took a creative writing class a little too seriously. Remember, folks, always double-check your sources before sharing the latest scoop. Let's talk about this in more detail. Did the reporter who broke a news story about the resignation of a Department of Government Efficiency employee work for the U.S. Agency for International Development?
No, that's not true. Catherine Long, the reporter in question, was previously employed by an organization that worked with USAID.
Thanks for the information.
At the time of publishing this fact check, Long writes for the Wall Street Journal.
Looks like the only thing more confusing than cryptocurrency is the employment history of its reporters. Always double-check your sources, folks. What can you tell me about this, Body? Did a reporter ask House Speaker Mike Johnson during a February 5, 2025, news conference if the politician thought unelected government officials are dangerous, but unelected billionaires making policy decisions is fine?
No, that's not true. A social media post representing this exchange is fabricated.
Tell me more.
There is no record of this question and answer in a broadcast of the press conference or within its transcript.
It looks like we need to remember that not everything we see online is as real as a politician's promise. Always double-check before hitting that share button. I'm looking for more context on the next thing. Does a photo on social media show a man flipping off President Donald Trump during the 2025 Super Bowl game?
No, that's not true. Lead Stories found evidence of the photo being posted online since 2023.
How do you keep finding all this?
Social media posts of the photo indicated it was taken at a college football game in Iowa on September 9, 2023. Media outlets widely reported Trump's appearance at that event.
Looks like that photo is more of a time traveler than a football fan. Always check the date before you hit share. Do you have any information on this question? Is Pennsylvania Governor Josh Shapiro being charged with the attempted assassination of Donald Trump in Butler on July 13, 2024?
No, that's not true. The district attorney of Butler County told Lead Stories that Shapiro has not been charged with anything connected to the assassination attempt.
What else do you know?
The DA added, "I do not believe the governor was at all involved in the assassination attempt."
It sounds like we need to remind everyone that before sharing wild claims, a quick Google search can save you from spreading a whole lot of nonsense. I guess I could Google this, but I might as well ask you. Is there evidence Senator Elizabeth Warren said, "There is nothing in the Constitution that says ordinary Americans have a right to see what we're spending tax dollars on"? On January 30, 2025?
No, that's not true. A review of news sites, the website of the U.S. Senate and Warren's social media turned up no evidence she ever said those words.
I'll remember that.
A Google search for the quote only brought up 4 results and none of them showed Warren saying this. A spokesperson for Warren's office said it was a fake quote.
Looks like that quote is as real as a unicorn at a tax seminar. Always good to double-check before you share. What do your sources say about this one? Did President Donald Trump post on Truth Social that the Department of Education spent millions developing a hybrid of the fork and the spoon, commonly known as a spork, on February 8, 2025?
No, that's not true. A screenshot of such a post circulating on social media appears to have been fabricated.
Is that all you know? Or is there more?
There is no such post on Trump's Truth Social timeline and no news outlets reported on it.
Looks like someone took a stab at humor and ended up with a spork instead. Remember, folks, always check the source before you dig in. I'm probably not alone in wondering about this. Did President Donald Trump react to the Super Bowl in a post on Truth Social saying that the Chiefs were too focused on day nonsense, and the Eagles got USAID money flowing in like water?
No, that's not true. Images of such a post circulating on social media appear to have been falsified.
So that's how it is.
The post was not present on Trump's Truth Social account, and Google hadn't indexed a post like that at the time of writing.
Looks like someone took a creative writing class instead of a social media literacy course. Always double check before you share those spicy screenshots. One more question for you to answer. Does a photo of stacks of banknotes sitting in a room or basement show USAID money found in the house of Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky?
No, that's not true. The photo has been online since 2007 and shows money discovered in a drug bust in Mexico.
How do you keep finding all this?
The picture has been used in jokes and memes for years.
Looks like that photo has been around longer than some of our listeners. Always double check the source before sharing. Google is your friend. Can you tackle this item next? Did a video captioned, "Boo the Bastard," authentically show President Donald Trump being booed at the Super Bowl in 2025?
No, that's not true. The video was uploaded to TikTok days before the 2025 Super Bowl with a caption encouraging viewers to do it.
Tell me more, Body.
The original footage was taken at a 2020 football game that did not feature the booing on the audio track.
Looks like that video is about as real as a unicorn at a football game. Always double check your sources before hitting that share button. I'm wondering if this next thing is true? Is there evidence the Coca-Cola company called Immigration and Customs Enforcement, ICE, agents on their own workers in Texas, and did several of them get deported as a result?
No, that's not true. Online posts and videos making this claim lack details about the concrete place and time this supposedly happened, and they offer up differing versions of events.
That's interesting.
A spokesperson from the Coca-Cola company told Lead Stories, the accusations are false. The online rumors possibly got started after a mix-up of old news about 2021, the closure of a bottling plant in Texas, with more recent news about a boycott campaign that included Coca-Cola.
Looks like the only thing fizzing here is the rumor mill. Remember, folks, before you pop off about something, make sure to check the facts in the timeline. That's all, folks.
Please like, share and follow.